So why does it matter that a sitting school board member has admitted to misappropriating $250,000 from a client in his personal private business? Excellent question. Because we believe, and a lot of us and a lot of community members out there agree that if you cannot be trusted with your client's money, you cannot be trusted with our tax dollars. So that is basically that's the bottom line, but of course there's a lot more that kind of goes into the what happened and the explanation and why this continues to be a topic of conversation and great concern among taxpayers and stakeholders throughout Cobb County, not just Post 5, which is where he represents, but his vote impacts how money is spent throughout Cobb.
Exactly, exactly. And then, a lot of people are putting this on watching the phones because you are one of the co-founders. You're one of the people that do a lot of the videos. So you've kind of become the face of watching the funds. So why is this such a concern for watching the funds, really? Um, and then you can expand it out to the district as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to understand what was happening. So what happened was, John Christodoro entered into a contract with his client, Secure, which was an insurance company, in like 2022, maybe 2023. And then he also announced his campaign and his candidacy for the Post 5 seat, which happens to be my post. It was your post.
Yes, full disclosure, I was his competitor in that school board race.
Yes, you were his opponent. Yes, you were. You were his political opponent, not me. Now we're going to come back
Yes.
to that. We're going to come back to that in a second. So, at the same moment that he was declaring his candidacy and he was campaigning, he had a contract with a company. And what happened was they were paying him $50,000 a month to then be their intermediary between another marketing firm, a different marketing firm than his marketing firm. But when the story broke, people were saying, well, I mean, yeah, he paid other business expenses and his personal expenses out of this money. It's like, it's money in, money out when you're running a business. No, this wasn't general funds. This wasn't money. That's why I say it wasn't a retainer. It wasn't a retainer to help with cash flow. That money had a specific purpose. And the problem is as we found out through the case filings and through the consent judgment that he tried to have sealed, that I went to court for to make sure that it didn't get sealed, is that this wasn't just fraudulent. It was a standard operating procedure for his business. He routinely took this kind of money from clients, mixed it all together, would fund his other businesses, his lifestyle. And in this case, he wasn't able to meet his obligations for 5 months.
Not Board of Education, Cobb County celebration, helping kids know